Hi, I'm up in the University of Iowa Conservation Lab with Kristen Hartman.
Hello.
I have a question for her that I thought you'd want to come along for.
Well, I'm working on a couple different things, but the biggest project I'm working on right now is this batch treatment of Alexander Wilson's American Ornithology.
So by batch treatment, you mean that you're doing a very similar treatment but on a whole series of books?
Yes.
Okay.
So basically performing the same treatment on several books.
And this is a type of damage that we see all the time, but this hinge on a book very often breaks. Now I know you said this one has been repaired.
This has been repaired with a Japanese tissue paper. So, and I had set aside a sample right here. Here we go.
Ooh!
So this is the tissue that I used to repair this leather hinge. Both boards on this book were detached. So putting an inner hinge and then also this outer hinge, and that I tinted with acrylics and a mix of methyl cellulose. And then just a very light polishing of this wax resin we have to make it a little more subtle, and it functions very well now that both boards are here and working.
And so why do you use the Japanese paper?
Well, the Japanese paper is great in terms of repair because we know it will wear very well. And leather tends to, depending on the quality, it can wear much faster. So the interesting thing with this collection that I learned while working on them, that this is part of the Talbot collection. So these books actually were part of the first collection in the university, and they interestingly survived a fire that happened in, what was it,
1897 fire.
1897.
The day of infamy.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, look at that.
And this has some interesting foxing going on, which is just particles in the paper that are aging, and this ghost image, which you can see on almost every page.
And that comes from the minerals and components of the paint itself reacting to the paper.
Of the black ink.
Yeah.
And it actually kind of makes it even more interesting because
look
of
at
this
that.
offset.
That's really pretty. I love especially how this one disembodied head is floating
Right?
here. So on this one, you left it sort of as is and you reattached it, but the other ones you're actually
Those will be
manufacturing new spines
Yes, and
that will hold it together.
This is the cloth that I'll be making this out of. I did a color test.
A little test.
This is airplane cotton. It's actually what airplane wings used to be made out of. So it's brushed on both sides so that one side is impermeable. So I'll be tinting this side, and then forming spine pieces out of them.
Well, thank you, Kristen, and thank you all of you. This was our tour of the Conservation Lab. See you next time.